Welcome to this week's love reading for the 9th of June to the 16th of June, 2021. Oh boy, we are in Mercury retrograde. I tell you what, it has been extremely tumultuous with I see a lot of people acting out, acting triggered. It's been kind of an unhappy time for a lot of people, a lot of financial stuff going on. Now, we've also got on the 10th, tomorrow, we have got this full solar eclipse, and that is going to bring a lot of healing to the damages being done through this retrograde. And leading up to like a solar eclipse, it's things being removed. Afterwards, it's things being brought in. It's kind of the opposite with a full, like, a full lunar eclipse does the same thing, just not as powerfully. We have got the Jupiter retrograde coming up, highlighting a lot of karma too. So a lot of people paying for karma or dealing with karma or tying up loose ends, things like that. Whoa, I already popped out. Things like that going on for everybody right now. So I have had a lot go on myself. It has been quite the interesting retrograde. Just keep trucking, guys. We're getting through this. We will finally make it to Cancer season out of Gemini season, because just as the retrograde ends, Cancer season begins. And I'm glad of that because Cancer is such an emotional sign that when there's a retrograde in Cancer, it can be really emotionally hard. Oh gosh, guys. Okay, so this isn't bad. It looks bad, but it's not as bad as it looks. That is also what retrograde does, is it makes things look worse than they actually are. And this is to help you, deal with inner wounds and inner turmoil and inner problems and inner conflict and old wounds that may need healing, like that you need to finally find your way past. See the wish card with this card. So it's like, yeah, it's freaking retrograde. So we've got ups and downs and all arounds and in and out and down and out. Like you're working on it 1 minute, and the next minute you just want to run away from your partner. If you have a partner, there may be an ex that's bothering you. I did warding spells to keep my exes away from me during retrograde to make sure that they didn't even come near me. But if you're in a current partnership, this could be very much talking about the ups and downs of the relationship and how hard it has been. Like the Three of Swords here doesn't mean breakup, but it does mean heartache. Death card means transformation. So you're transforming, and it's between two really good cards. So this is the near future. What I kind of feel like is going on there, I'm directed to go there right now. What I kind of feel like is going on there is like someone is working hard now to heal the damage that they did to your broken heart, right? And reverse the Ten of Swords that they laid upon you, because we've dealt with the Ten of Swords already for a lot of people, and this is upside down now. So in like last week's reading, it was right side up. This week's it's upside down as the Ten of Swords over the Death card. Like someone seeing what a douchebag they were being, or is seeing it now with this being in the current energy. There's just someone thought they were going to get their way with you. Like they were going to be mean, they were going to be nasty, and you were just going to fold, and they were going to get their way. And that is not what happened, because like they don't understand that you are a high priestess. You are like a freaking goddess energy, and you don't really take crap, right? We've got these 3 extra cards, right? So Mercury retrograde's just, ooh. So a lot of confusion has happened, causing the breakdown. So these will just be extra messages. Look at this. Look at this. These will be extra like clarifications. Okay, so let's see what's going to go on. A lot of people are feeling hurt, neglected, misunderstood, not cared about, not, paid enough attention to. And that could be what's going on with you and your loved ones. So this looks like more so. This can be interpreted two ways. This could be an ex coming back. Now, this is usually the card of Cancer, but it doesn't have to be at all. Though we do have the King of Cups too. So there's a couple indications of the card Cancer here. Sagittarius energy is here too, but not strongly. We've got Taurus energy here, right? We've got Cancer twice here, right? Now, what I'm seeing though, even though this might be a Cancer, what I'm seeing here is this is not just about like a Cancer. This I'm seeing as it's someone riding back in, right? They could carry the energy of like a Cancer, like they go side to side and backward before they go forward, kind of thing. It could be a Cancer ending a toxic cycle with someone that was hurting them. It can be someone riding in to try to fix the damage of a fight that was created and finally having victory. Like I said, with this solar eclipse coming, it's healing a lot of the damage being done by this retrograde energy honeymoon. Yep. There's someone trying to fix all the damage that they did, kind of falling off the deep end at the beginning of Mercury retrograde. And a lot of people, when Mercury retrograde first hits, especially if they have a lot of Gemini in their chart or Gemini Venus, they might fall off the deep end for the first week of it before they start gaining their senses and gaining their equilibrium through the retrograde and go, what in the heck was I doing? I kind of lost the plot there. I don't know why I was being so vindictive and vicious. I'm doing things, I'm triggered because of unhealed wounds, or I'm self-sabotaging because of low self-worth or self-esteem, which could be because of low, unhealed wounds. My cat is trying to reach out. She's reaching out to me to try to get my attention, like, I'm right here. Hold on, baby, I'm reading. She wants to be in the video, she said. She always likes being in the videos. Let go of control issues. Heart-to-heart conversation. Express your love. Okay, so let's see. We have got everything out. We've got clarifications. In the past, I was just telling you everything I was seeing already, but in the past we've got Cancer, we've got Taurus, we could have a Sagittarius. There could be very fiery energy here. We have got celebrations. We've got that there was a really stable, happy love relationship. We have got the Knight of Pentacles making an offer, talking about marriage, talking about, a greater commitment, having a greater commitment with someone that you love. This was a very balanced relationship. This was a beautiful relationship. It was emotional, it was physical. Even if you had like a long distance between you, it still had that physicality. You guys just really connected on all levels and all ways, right? And you had romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this is real love. And this is probably somewhere before the retrograde began. This is real love between you two. This is real feelings. This is you guys really having a solid, stable, good foundation with each other. And this is a relationship that is easily leading to marriage, easily leading into a good place, a stable place, a loving place. You guys understand each other. You get each other. You're best friends. Really beautiful energy. You've got this beautiful stability. You've got this respect from both of you. Of course, people are people and they have their own flaws. And you understand that you're with probably the best person you've ever been with. And then the retrograde hits, and that is the current energy, right? So before the retrograde, it was great. It was peaches and cream. It was really looking good. You guys were doing great by each other and having great communication even. And then the retrograde hits, okay? And we have got, last week, we talked about this card being in the upright. This is someone that's dead. Don't take back the ex. But it also indicated that there was a lot of betrayal and a lot of pain and a lot of, killing those emotions with the death card. Like a lot of those emotions being destroyed that were real. Like someone coming in and really having a hacking at a beautiful partnership and blaming the other person for it, right? So we have got a fight, a serious fight, a lot of fighting going on, and it triggered both people. And you see two here, it triggered two people pretty heavy. And now someone is coming back in to try to save the relationship and work hard on it, because they really are getting that, oh gosh, I may have gone too far here. I may have done too much, and I'm not sure if this person is still going to accept me. In the clarification up here, I'm being drawn to it, like there is a lot of confusion, but a lot of generosity. But there is a breakdown of the way the foundations used to be. Like if you see the Ten of Swords, the Death card, the Tower, and the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, all in one reading, you're like going, whoa, what? But that is definitely like a breakup and a breakdown, or someone trying to come back from the past that was abusive or horrible. That's not what's going on here. Like this is what caused, there was a lot of confusion and pain caused by a breakdown of communication, because we've got these cards, but we've also got all these positive cards around them. And this right here is the person writing back in, trying to kind of heal the damage that they caused. At first glance, it looks like they're not that victorious. The Chariot card is victory, but so is this card. At first, it's not as much victory. Well, it's the nine. I thought it was I'm seeing things. I thought it was the Six of Wands, but it's the Nine of Wands upside down. And the Nine of Wands, is about being defensive. So the defenses are being dropped. Sorry, the defenses are being dropped. But at first, it does look like, and this is true over here, that writing in isn't giving the best and the greatest results, because there has been a lot of hurt. We've got honeymoon, enjoy holiday time together. So there may be this cycle going on where now you're back into like a honeymoon cycle, trying to kind of rectify the damage and go, sorry, I was really acting like an ignorant fool, right? So we've got this Seven of Pentacles with a lot of hard work. Now we have got no, I can't read the Roman numerals. No, I can't. They confuse me. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles, and I normally wouldn't need to do a double take. I'm a little bit tired. Usually I'm good. With these cards, today I'm having a little bit of trouble. Right, so with the defenses finally being dropped, someone is finally working hard. This could highlight an earth sign, because we've got earth twice here too. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, trying to work hard to mend the damage they did and breaking a heart. Wishes will be fulfilled. Like this is a relationship getting back on track after a lot of, and we've got the Fool card highlighting that. Like this is a do-over of the relationship. There was not a breaking of the relationship, just like a breakdown in communication, and someone really not seeing the truth about the love that's in the relationship. Hold on, let me read this first. Like the relationship is healing and coming back together, like around the eclipse, to like tomorrow, today, a few days after. It's very healing energy as the eclipse. So let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Oh, sorry. So instead of just like getting all in your feelings, if that person's not immediately reciprocal to what you have to say, just kind of understand that they were really hurt, or they see, like a lot of triggering energy that was not fair. A lot of things that triggered them to everybody, or just people. The Fool, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles upside down, and the King of Wands. So this person isn't exactly yet being like the Emperor, because the Emperor embodies all four kings. This person is still in like a very sexual communicating energy. They are communicating. They are making love offers. They are trying to cut through trouble and make things better and take you guys out of the ending, the destructive energy that you were in. But those things, they kind of feel fleeting. Like they're going, right, I'm offering this, but I'm not doing it with my whole heart yet until we have that conversation that we need to have with the King of Wands here. Okay? The King of Wands is very much about truth, passion, sexual energy, and having truth. And there is a lot of love between you guys. You guys are just being kind of cut up by the retrograde to trying to figure out what to do, where to go, how to go there. You know what I mean? Fixing the situation is easier said than done right now. So have a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other going along with this communication, this man that is very communicative. This is going to be a good conversation, a really uplifting, enlightening conversation. And you guys are going to come to a lot of realizations. Someone set boundaries and the other person saw that as an attack of abuse and then acted out because of it. And that is what, you know, they feared that an old relationship was repeating itself when honestly it was just boundaries being set so that, you know, because when you set boundaries with someone, you're trying to keep them in your life, not get rid of them from your life. You're letting them know that this is where I'm at. Like if you were unwilling to talk and set boundaries with this person, then you're seeing it as not worthy. But if you're willing to say, hey, look, I can't put up with this behavior, I can't put up with that behavior, this hurts me, that bothers me, I'd like you to pay more attention, I'd like you to not cut communication, things like that. Those are them saying, I want you in my life, not I don't want you in my life. And how some people have taken this is it's triggered old wounds. There has been people, I want to say this, there's been people triggered by what a past person did, even if a past lover or a past relationship. Because some people might go, what'd you call him a past lover for? Because I don't love him that much. You know, a little bit guarded. A past relationship doesn't have to be what returns during the retrograde. The person physically showing up themselves doesn't have to be what's showing up. What it can mean is that it is the energy of the unhealed wounds that were left by someone that abused you. And it looks like that could have been something you were taking out on your current partner out of fear and trying to understand everything that's going on. So take that into your conversation with your partner rather than just cutting and running and being upset and being triggered and making unfounded accusations toward this person or putting them in the box of the person that hurt them, you or them before. Okay? Express your love. All right. And as I said, you know, there's communication about how badly this hurt and that there needed to be kind of a break from one another so that you could kind of get yourself back like to a place of being more settled and secure and stable. You will communicate about these things and how badly the relationship has suffered because of you running from yourself or keeping secrets. And there is a very powerful woman here, a woman ruled by the moon here, expressing that she is powerful and she is strong and she will set her boundaries. She needs to be heard and understood and she won't play games. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. So making the romantic gesture to that person, even though you're afraid you'll be rejected, trying to mend those fences and heal those wounds, it's a good idea. Okay, it's a good idea. And what I've seen with this after retrograde a lot, and I've had a lot of men coming to me, talking to me about this, and a lot of women coming to me, telling me that this is what's going on, is the masculine energy. It looks like at least at the beginning of this retrograde kind of went loopy and lost their mind and are kind of like going, I am rebelling against everything, right? Sometimes that happens in a retrograde where the feminine energy does it first, but this one, it's the masculine energy kind of losing the plot. And then like it could flip over the feminine energy do that, or the feminine energy learn from it and then not do it. But it looks like right now, the beginning of this retrograde, because we're about a week in, we've got a couple weeks left to go, give or take. This energy has been hellish. It has been hellish on relationships. There have been a lot of people with unhealed wounds triggered like crazy. So if you are acting out, understand that you may be rebelling against your partner, but you're actually rebelling against the past what someone else did, right? You are taking your wounds that on someone else out that they don't deserve. If someone is setting boundaries with you, they're communicating that they want to keep you in their life, not that they want to take you out. And that is not a means to say you're abusing me because you're telling me how you feel and you're setting boundaries. Telling someone how you feel is not abuse. It is not criticizing. It is the truth. And in a partnership, there needs to be open communication because relationships sometimes have rough patches for a little while. They don't always go perfectly smooth. And Mercury retrograde has highlighted this. And it seems like from what I've seen, like 10 different people come to me talking about the divine masculine energy. A masculine energy is just kind of like going, no, 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 I'm freaking out. So understand, guys, if you're watching, guys and gals, if you are a man in a woman's body, a woman in a man's body type of energy, I'm not saying that you are a woman if you have a masculine energy, but you know what I mean, that kind of masculine type of energy, it is going to be okay. It's going to really be okay, even if it doesn't look like it right at present. You guys will mend and heal, but there might need to be some concessions made. You will speak, and you need to understand where you might have been wrong. Both of you discuss where you've been wrong, because I think both of you need to be open to the idea of where you both may have been in the wrong, and that you both maybe need to look at how you're communicating your needs and desires. But anyway, that's the reading. Be really, really mindful that right now we are in a serious triggering energy and that everybody is really feeling the brunt of like fear and all of that. Going within yourself right now is definitely something that is a positive thing to do right now instead of taking it out on someone else. Go within, see where these wounds need to be healed. Don't blame the other person for your wounds. It's time to get to work. That's what retrogrades are for. I'll see you soon. Have a bright, blessed week. Bye.